Good morning, fellow Star Trek fans. I got another little goodie today to share with you in regarding Star Trek. This is going to be from Star Trek The Next Generation, and it's not the series, it's one of the feature films. We're going to go back to Star Trek First Contact, and you remember that's the Borg, and that's when Zefram Cochrane was meant or destined to meet the Vulcans, because he had designed the first warp drive. Anyway, let's take a look at what we got today. We've got the Borg Ship, and this is the Sphere. Now, you guys remember, towards the beginning of the film, they had the battle with Starfleet, and the Enterprise was leading the charge. Well, the cube was destroyed, but before the cube blew up, you could see the door open, and a sphere came out. Well, the sphere went down to Earth. And what they did was they changed history, because the Borg actually went back in time to Earth and assimilated Earth way before the Federation could stop them. So what they did was the Enterprise needed to go back in time to make things right. And if this sounds familiar, Star Trek IV, Captain Kirk, at the time Admiral Kirk, had to go back in time with a captured Klingon ship to bring back humpback whales. In this film, the Enterprise needs to go back in time, and she needs to stop the Borg. And what they actually have to do is they have to get Zefram Cochrane's craft up in the air. And the Vulcans see the warp signature, and that's what brings them to Earth, and that's First Contact. But this is the Borg ship, and this is the cube. So I can give you a little bit of information about it. You got the Borg on the front. From the new hit motion picture, with exciting Borg ship sounds. Damage the Borg ship to save Earth from attack. And you push the button, and the battle damaged area flies off, it lights up, and it makes a sound. 3-button activated Borg ship sounds. Pop-off panel with light-up detail battle damage. Includes Borg display base and all-new Borg ship design. And I showed you this is the sphere that comes from the cube. And it gives you some information about this ship. This is the Alien Starship Profile, the Borg vessel. Registry is unknown, and it's from the Borg Collective. The propulsion is unknown. Prior Borg starships, although formidable, have proven vulnerable to the ingenuity of Starfleet officers. The Borg, however, have the ability to adapt, so this new design poses an even more dangerous threat to the Federation. When damaged, a Borg ship has the ability to regenerate, if not permanently destroyed or disabled, and it will once again become a lethal weapon. The Borg are back. The most lethal threat to humanity's existence has returned with a new starship and a new strategy for conquering Earth. The Federation's defense fail, and the Terran system is about to be conquered. Faced with assimilation by the Borg, Starfleet turns to Captain Jean-Luc Picard and his new crew from the USS Enterprise, and that's the E. They stopped the Borg invasion once before, but this time fate is against them. To save Earth, they must boldly go where no one has gone before. And it shows you different things. The Enterprise E from First Contact, I believe I had shown you that recently. I've shown you the hand phaser, and I do not have the Phoenix as of yet. But that's what's on the back of the box. And what I'm presuming is the side, because all the sides are pretty much the same. And this is the front, where you got the window to peer in for the Try Me mode. From the new hit motion picture. All new Borg ship design, 3-button activation, ship sounds, pop-off panel with light-up detail, battle damage, and includes the Borg display base. And this is Collector's Series Edition number 026992, Playmates. And this is a 1996 release Let me just verify. I had seen that somewhere. It may be on the bottom of the box. But I want to verify it with you. Let's see. $19.96 Paramount Pictures. So, all that being said, let's go ahead and we'll take it out of the box and I'll show you what it does. Gotta love the Borg. Resistance is futile. Now let me see if it'll stay in place while I get the rest. There. You can see part of the stand. And it's got the two prongs with the magnetic pieces inside. Let's see, it does come with paperwork, and it also comes with an alternative battery cover. Let me show you this battery cover. I had already put the Duracell batteries in. And you can see that's where the stand goes. And if you want to keep it off the stand, this is the alternative battery cover. And let's see, we got the bottom of the base. It's got that cool Borg logo. I don't know about you guys, but I love the Borg. The Borg is so awesome. I love their ships. I love all this assimilation. It does come with paperwork. I'll show you that in a second. So let's go ahead and we'll set the stand up. You can see the back of the stand has the piece where the tall piece goes into. It doesn't click into place, but it does go into place. And then you take the base with the two prongs and you line it up and it clicks into place. Let me show you that piece again. And let's take a look at the paperwork. All right, the first thing, Playmate Toys Incorporated. I guess this is the registration card. Yep, the customer reply card. You can see, you give your information to Playmates. And this looks like to be the instruction sheet. You can see from Star Trek First Contact. And it shows you how to set the stand up. Diagram B. When you push the button, the panel flies off, it lights up, and you hear the sound of the destruction. You know, I had showed you guys the Enterprise D a while back, and it had the battle damage. And when you push the button on the saucer section, the panel had flown off, and a red light would blink in the bottom, and you heard the explosion. So that's what this is along those lines. And to activate the battle damage button, press the battle damage activation button as shown in diagram B. And it shows you diagram C, the actual buttons. You got the Borg laser cannon, the enemy firing with explosion, and the Borg engines. And the buttons are located on top. And 3D batteries, and I put Duracells in, brand new fresh batteries. And 1996, stock number 16149. So those are the instructions. So without further ado, guys, let me show you what she does. Let me look for the buttons. All right, here they are. The one in the back. It doesn't appear like it lights up. Let's try the middle button. And the top button. Alright, where's the button to blow off the panel? Alright, here's the button. I don't know if you guys can see that. And I'll blow off the panel. This button is not working. I don't know if you can see that right over here. When you push the button, it's supposed to be spring activated, and the panel is supposed to blow off and it's supposed to light up and an explosion, but this is not working. Well, that's unfortunate. You can't get the button back out. Let me see if I can. All right, so this is supposed to blow off. You can see this section blows off. Let me see if the light is working. See, I wonder if that's what's supposed to sound and flash when this button is pushed, but this button is not working. So that's the only light that appears to be lighting up. Let's take a look around. Yeah, it doesn't appear that it lights up. Now from Playmates a while back, I had shown you guys the Borg Cube. And the Cube has some really nice sounds, and the Cube actually lit up. Like this one, let me go through the sounds for you again, the engines. And the damage. And that sound. You can see the springs where it's supposed to pop them off, but the button is stuck and it's just not working. Well, that's unfortunate, because they said in the listing that it was working perfectly fine and that it was tested, but this isn't actually working. Let me see, maybe I can pop it out by putting the... Nope, see, the button's not coming back out. It's broken. And it doesn't want to stay. Alright, let's see if it works. Push the button. Nope. It's not even making a sound, and it's not blowing the panel off. Well, that's unfortunate. I seem to show you guys a lot of duds, and I apologize. I recently did the, what was it, the Playmates communicator that I had gotten off eBay. And unfortunately, I did the video way after I had shown you, gotten it in the mail, and it actually didn't work at all. And I couldn't return it because I had gotten it and forgot about it. This will probably get returned, and I'll look for one. If I can find one at a decent price for you guys, to show you guys how it's supposed to work, then absolutely that's what I'll do. But what ends up happening is Zephram Cochrane does make the warp signature seen in space, and he actually takes off with Commander Riker and Geordi LaForge, and they go up. The Vulcans see it, and then the Vulcans come down and make first contact. And with the Borg ship, the destruction of the Borg ship, or the battle damage, what was supposed to happen is you would push a button, this button that's stuck inside, and the panel would pop off, and it would make a sound similar to this, showing the battle damage. Like I said, I've shown you guys the Enterprise D that has the same type of battle damage on the saucer section. And if I can, I'll go ahead and I'll put up a video to show you guys that. Cool. I direct your attention to this one for the first one. Picture the shields are down and they're getting hit by a photon torpedo blast. I don't know if you can see that, but there's a light flashing on the inside. And it's pretty cool. It shows the battle damage. And the other one, same thing. The other side, and the piece that gets blown off, it's held on by a little hook. Let me show you the second one. And when that's activated, both of the damaged areas flash. I've done so many videos now, I'm starting to lose track of the ones that I had made. And I got new programming now, so all of my videos are in high definition, and they're much better than my old videos. Because the old videos, I'm sorry to say, it just looked horrible. The camera, the pixels, it just really, they're not high quality videos. So what I might do is I might go back and redo a lot of my videos to show you guys my Star Trek pieces in high definition. But this is the Borg Cube from Star Trek First Contact. Let me go through the sounds for you one more time. Resistance is futile. I hope you enjoyed another video or a Star Trek related item. And again, I apologize for this one not working. And if I can get a replacement or get another one where I can show you what it's supposed to do, then I'll show you very soon. In the meantime, one of the things that I'm expecting today is I showed you guys the build the Enterprise NCC-1701-D from Eagle Moss. And I had gotten that way back in the early February. It might have been earlier than that. It was the end of January, early February, and I've seen videos of everybody else getting their first shipments, and I pre-ordered it, and I haven't gotten mine as of yet. But as of the tracking number, it's supposed to be out for delivery today. So as soon as I get that, I'm going to excitedly put a video up and start the build on the NCC-1701-D from Eagle Moss. And I'm very much looking forward to that. But this is the Borg Ship from Star Trek First Contact and the Borg Sphere that came out of the cube. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you again very soon.